Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. Considering Mops are having a wonderful day on this 25th of July 2025. I am sorry about the video. The video is gonna be a bit weird. I didn't eat today. I was supposed to eat. I just got so busy I didn't have time to eat. So I'm gonna do a long videos and I'm gonna do it as a mukbang. Now on the menu we have rice. You can see that we already ate the rice. We did some TikTok live and I ate a little bit, but now I'm back and I'm famished. So video, mukbang, and story time. This video is about my biggest inspiration as a content creator. Now, before we even start, I'm gonna give a couple of shout outs, right? Tasty Nice, that is of course part of the list. Make Jug and I get is of course part of the list. I think English Pranks. I'm so sorry guys. I'm sick too. You can hear in my nose. You can hear it in my nose. Wow, Ink. Nice English. You can hear it in my voice. Very nosy. We have a I don't know if I caught a cold or something like that. I don't know. Who else? Rich Piana. Because Rich Piana was one of the first YouTubers that I watched. I'd say AGP, but AGP was more so content with social. So because we don't do social content, we're doing social content. We're doing content on social media, but not social content. And then it's like it sort of counts. All of these, Nico Avocado, of course, and you see most of these content creators I've watched, and this is why they're a inspiration to me. Nico Avocado to me was one of the greatest because, again, ADHD to the max. Then a super nice guy, or I think a super nice guy. I think he played a villain, but a super nice guy. Guys, before we continue, I'm gonna take a couple seconds to tell you guys how much I'm grateful for you guys, how much I love you guys. You guys have been showing a lot of love lately, so thank you so much. And I just feel really good. I just feel really, really good. The weather is so nice. It was so freaking nice. We're bringing back the BDS behind the scenes, so it's so cool. Also cool. My biggest influences. I forgot to say why Rich Piana. It was himself. He was loud, obnoxious, but he was a good dude. That's how he influenced me. When I pranks, it was funny, but also able to get a reaction. My biggest is Kid Boga. Now, the thing with Kid Boga is actually pretty sad. It's my biggest inspiration as a content creator. However, I don't know if I could do what he's doing. Why? So who is Kid Boga? First of all, I don't know about him a lot. You guys have heard me talk about Kid Boga once, twice, 5 times, 7 times, 8 times, a shit ton of time. Why should you put some spicy sauce in there? It's good and spicy. Kid Boga is a scam baiter, so he calls scammers, would be calling victims, and he wastes their time. So kind of doing something very, very nice and very useful for society. Sorry, we're playing a game. Good. I forgot to do a couple things. Shit la merde. Why do I like him so much? There's a lot of them. There's Scammer Payback, there's Jim Browning, there's Reno Poison, who else? There's a lot of people that do that. But the reason why I like Kid Boga so much is because he was my introduction. And Kid is a good dude. Kid's very funny. Kid, I'm gonna make a crazy story. I just need to do a quick video with the same mistake as before. You can see this is cool because this is behind the scenes. Don't blink. Why is it giving me videos? Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. Doing Wopsa, having a wonderful day on this 25th July 2025. Little bit of behind the scene. As we can see, we're making a video right now about Kid Boga. The weather is beautiful. A small thank you to you guys for the support lately, the behind the scene. Not really a sunset, but I'll still film it. Okay. It's funny because we talk about some content creator, for example, Ludwig, right? And we say, oh, it seems like he has, it's apparent that he had a theater background, right? And we talk about Kid Boga, and for me, weirdly speaking, you could sort of tell that Kid Boga as an improv. You know when you talk about somebody and you can tell that, okay, well, they did something. For example, right? I heard the craziest thing. There was this content creator, I don't remember the name, I'm sorry. And somebody in this chat was saying, you could tell he was a camp counselor at a teen. Some jobs will affect you in a good way, right? But they'll leave mark, which is stereotypical or stereotypes, right? Kid Boga, you can tell that he does improv. Kid Boga, why is he special? Well, because Kid Boga does complete calls. His record is 36 hours. But my apologies, I haven't listened to him in a while. So I think the Crow Zero. I'm looking around because I'm so fucking hungry. And that's so much to do. And I ain't got so much to do. I gotta film this. I gotta film this. I gotta film this. I gotta make sure that this is still uploading, which I didn't do. You're still recording. You're still uploading? I don't know if you are uploading or not. I don't know if you are. But yeah, the Crow Zero might be his biggest call. And again, it's so nice, but so Challenge Empire. You see, there's Kid Boga. There's Kid. There's more Kid Boga. There's Kid Boga AI. There's multiple channels. And I think, in my opinion, he's, for example, I love the guy Trilogy Media. They're amazing. However, they're going for a scammer, they're going for everything and anything, but then they don't focus on one thing. Now, do I think that you have to focus on one thing? No. I feel like you can do whatever you want. However, I feel like, sadly, because they're doing whatever they want, I feel like it is not scam baiting per se. You look at my channel, you couldn't say Ink is this kind of guy. With Kid, it's scam baiting, right? And it's mostly that. And then with Kid, what I fucking love, there's no pretension. There's no like, oh, we saved this victim and we gave them back their money. It's more so, and he possibly does, he probably does, most likely. But it's more so about, hey, you're a scammer, what you're doing is not okay, I'm gonna fuck with you, you know? And that's what I absolutely like. With Kid, it's a voice. Now, with Kid is absolutely phenomenal because it is, I don't know if I would say a movie or a theater. How's that different? Well, it's the same thing, but I mean it. I don't know if it's a movie or a theater. There's, do you say, I'm French, you guys say theater piece, or you say, for example, I went to see Hamilton. Do I say I went to see Hamilton? Or I went to see the musical? Possibly musical, yeah. So, with Kids is, and this is what I love, sometimes some calls will last 30 minutes. And some of those are unimportant. But then, sometimes, and I love how you say it, and it's very predatory, which is usually not a good sign at all. But the way he's talking about it is absolutely phenomenal. He'll say, I have a big fish on the line. And what does he mean by big fish? It's like, okay, well, this guy is a piece of shit. This guy is an asshole. Or, this guy is extremely good. For example, there's this girl, and this is the, I used to know them by heart. When I was working, I used to listen to Kid Boga every single day. The Professional. Yeah. So the playlist called The Professional. And the girl, what was insane with her, she's a scammer. The girl in herself, she wasn't doing a scam. What she was doing is she was doing a first report, right? And she was getting people to trust her. Because I trust her when she tells me, hey, I have this friend that can help you. I trust you, I trust your friends. And she was very personable. And her name was Catherine, I remember that. So with this, it was amazing. Or Anna, you know? It's just amazing. It's just how I remember meeting Kitboga. And this is a true story. I still remember, and this was 6, 7 years ago. That I don't remember when it was. I don't remember what day it was, but I didn't have Wi-Fi. So what I used to do is I used to go to a shopping center not even next to my house, kind of far too, because I was unhappy with my life. I was very sad. I wanted to be away from home, right? I was in an apartment. I was living alone, but I still wanted to be away. So I go to this, it's like an internet cafe, I guess. Same mentality. And we go in, and I'm watching YouTube. And they're closing at 9 o'clock. It is 8:40. And I watch this video, and it's Kitboga. And the first video that I watched from him, I still remember what it is. It's, I don't remember the title, but it's the one where he says, he pretends like he talks to robots, which is amazing. It is so good. And then I fucking laugh. I don't have a lot of time, so what I do is I download a couple of episodes, and I watch them at work. And I'm crying at work. I'm crying because I'm laughing so hard. People think I'm crazy, but it's okay. It's okay. And then I started watching, and I started watching. Kitboga is the very first content creator, and I can say this proudly, where he didn't have enough content. So I was watching him at work and at home. I was streaming and watching him. During the pandemic, I watched his whole channel. Back in the days, YouTube had a function where what you could do is you could go on the channel, and you would go on the channel, you would go on videos, and you say play all. So I played all of Kitboga's video. I was playing Cyberpunk 2077, and it was possibly some of the best moments of my life. I remember laughing so hard, and I was streaming by then. So that's how I met Kit. And then with Kit, I feel like I'm doing him justice and I'm talking about him like I know him, but he's actually, like, in my role model is actually a big part of it. It's actually a big part of it. And again, I don't know the guy, so what I'm gonna say is my perception, not the truth. I feel like what was I gonna say before? ADHD. I feel like I'm doing justice because he's the one that made me stream. He said, if you want to hear more from me, follow me on Twitch. I didn't know what Twitch was. So I go on Twitch, and I see some videos. And the next day that I discovered Twitch, I invented that channel. And we're playing Pokemon Silver. It was the third game that I streamed. And like a big regret, because somebody told me, hey, you're using an emulator, it's illegal. And I had to download that. I had to delete that video. And I have no biggest regrets in life. Biggest regrets. But still thanks to Kitboga. Right? I relate to Kitboga a lot. Kitboga is a genuinely nice guy. But he doesn't feel the need to prove that he's nice. Like, what he's doing is just, but he's doing it his own way. Like, for example, I'll tease a lot of people. And then I'll try to make them laugh if they're sad, right? Instead of doing the right thing, which is asking, hey, are you okay? You want to talk? I'll just tease them. And then what I'm doing is I'm going to kind of heal them through laughter. But am I really fixing the problem? No. Kid is just phenomenal. Again, I have to repeat myself, but imagine, and I never finished this. ADHD again. Imagine this. You have a 9-hour video. A 9-hour video. Now, 9 hours is a shit ton of time. But it isn't. Why? Because this is a normal shift of work. Holy shit, it's so nice. There's some fog. It's a normal day at work. I used to come in at work, and this is a true story. It's insane. I used to come in at work, and I was like, okay, well, today we're listening to this video. The Professional was 16 hours. The Adam and Alex was 36 hours. 36 hours were almost a week of work. You understand that? You understand that? I had 12 videos, and they were a week of work. And then Kid released more Kitboga. The problem with more Kitboga, the real problem, he released the channel a year before, like almost. Sorry. Almost a year before I started working, and then I'm in full-time content creation. I'm playing this game, the tower. Okay, here, and here, and of course here. Apologies, thank you. And the beautiful thing with Kid is I played this game on one phone, which is just fun. And then I love this game, so I do 2 more playthrough. And what am I listening when I'm building this playthrough? Kitboga. As a content creator, every single milestone that we had, I was listening to Kid. And it's the biggest influence. Like I said, imagine a 9 hours video, right? And the video starts with, of course, a beginning, of course. But I have never in my whole life, never listened to more beautiful content. And I know this sounds like a fucking love letter, but I really, really am grateful that I got to listen to content. Sorry, a bit noisy. Kind of when you do videos on the balcony, right? With kids, is you have an intro, you have a problem, and then you have an ending, right? With kids, it's a movie that you don't know what's gonna happen. It's my favorite Kitboga video. That's a good question. I would have to say Nevaeh and Brad, which is Milton T. Pike. I would have to say, you know what my favorite video is, honestly? I have to go with a hot dog, buying a hot dog with $1,000. This is my favorite video, by far. It's 3 hours, but it's great. I'm saying like, oh my, it's only 3 hours, like it's nothing. It's a lot. When I was streaming, I wanted to listen to something in the background. Kitboga was the one. Kitboga was the one. I spend more time listening to Kitboga than I think any other YouTuber, which is crazy. Now, finally finished this fucking idea. Kid have the 9 hour video, and he's calling a scammer. Now, of course, there's a bit of a behind the scene. So Kid will call them before, and we'll say, okay, well, this is a big fish or not, right? If it's a big fish, he'll keep it for hours. So you get the whole thing, and now it's emotion, it's laughter, it's rage, because the scammer is such a piece of shit. Or it's sadness because the scammer is in a position where he is truly stuck in there, you know? There's places where that's kind of the only job that is able to bring money home, you know? It's pretty sad, right? So yeah, so just amazing content. Now, again, it's improv. So what is the content of Kids? Okay, so let's analyze it. It's improv. This person said this, so I have to answer with this. It's problem solving, right? So okay, well, he tried to trick me with this program. I know this program, right? So it takes a nerd. My apologies, which is a positive term. And if you don't think it's a positive term, then you have something against nerds and I don't. Which means that you're the problem and I'm not. Understand? Cool. So yes, there's problem solving. Again, it's feeding off of the energy. This guy is very aggressive, so then it's also analyzing the person. Okay, well, this guy's more aggressive. I need to go softer and I need to bring him back, you know? There's, oh my god. The Adam and Alex, which lasts 36 hours, sorry. Adam is a very mad person. Alex is more chill. Now the funniest thing with this video, and this is why this is pure comedic genius, is okay. So Kit called. I'm gonna be taking this example because debated series, which is debated. Okay, so it's tough. Debated is technically debated would be season one would be Alex and Adam. Season two would be the professional, which is the woman that's really good at talking, and that season three would be the Crow Zero, which is I think 64 hours. I'll be honest, I didn't even start watching Crow Zero. Why? I'm waiting for outside of that, I'm waiting for a full week of work. I'm waiting for a stable job. Because right now we're working for an agency. And they send me places, they give me possibly 20, 25 hours a week. And these, as long as it... So the biggest problem with Kids Boga's video, and there is a problem with them, and I'm going to be completely honest. This is personal. This is my perception. I don't enjoy the small video. I used to, for sure. I used to enjoy the 20 minutes video, but you don't get into the subject as much as I would like. Versus a 9 hours video where you get the whole thing. Forgot my water bottle. You get the whole thing, which is fantastic. So the problem with Kit, I feel, I don't know where I put it. Washing machine heart. No, I don't know where it is. The problem with Kit is you kind of you're either stuck watching a long video, which is good but long. Apartment is a mess too. Because I have a bottle of water, but it's not water. It's very salty. I want something else, something sweet. Ink. Ugh. This is not wine, this is Crystal Light. Fruit Punch Crystal Light. So yeah, so the problem, that's the main problem with the video of Kit. I feel like and this, I'm sorry, that I love Kit. I feel like the small video are lackluster. But the long video, you need to watch them completely, otherwise what's the point? You know? So I'm waiting for that. So debate series is, first of all, it's Alex and Adam. The problem with saying debated series, it's season 1, season 2, and season 3. Alex and Adam are one. I would have liked a name for that. Why is it genius? Why is it the best piece of content? Because you're dealing with 3 people. You're dealing with Alex and Adam, and you're also dealing with the boss. Now, why in the title is only Alex and Adam? That's a good question. Because the boss is only there for a couple of hours. And you tell me, yeah, a couple hours out of 36, right? It's all relative. So, I'm good. I feel like it's a perfect piece of content because it showcases how good you have to be. Alex is a lot more relaxed, right? However, Alex is not as good as Adam. Adam is the guy who gets mad. But Adam is good. And the problem with that is you kind of want to keep the guy on the phone who's the best. After a couple hours only, I'm going to say 4 or 5. Adam doesn't want to deal with Kit or Enna in this case. Enna Goldwater. He doesn't want to deal with her because she's redeeming. Alright? Doesn't want to deal with her. Oh, there's so many memories with Kid Boga, which is crazy. And I feel like it's crazy because I have memories of watching this. And I'm not even watching, I'm listening. And that's insane. So, with Kit, what happened was he goes in and we have the whole story, right? And it's fun and it's super enjoyable. But then Adam is out of the question. Alex is nice, but Alex is not nice. Alex is nicer, but Alex is not as nice of a prey as Adam. He's not as big of a fish as Adam. So Kit always trying to get back at him, right? And it's just awesome. It's just awesome. So yeah, why is it sad? because I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could do a video of 9 hours, and because yes, your partner in that is important. That is a good scammer is important, but at the same time, to do most of the job, you have to bring them back. You have to bring them back in stories. You have to constantly get them on the line. Kit does a game, and by the way, when he's doing that, he's playing RuneScape or he's playing freaking Magic the Gathering, which I'm doing right now. Not Magic the Gathering, but RuneScape. Magic the Gathering, we want to try it out. My apologies. We bought 2 sets, which is Double Deck from Lord of the Ring and Double Deck from Final Fantasy. I'm actually excited about that. Continuing. So Kit needs to bring them back. It's a hard thing to keep somebody on the line for 9 hours. And then it's a lot of work because they call you at this time and you have to answer and you have to record, and some editing. So it's just phenomenal. It's just phenomenal work. And this is why my biggest aspiration. He's a kind person, a storyteller, smart, and funny. Well, thank you. Another video.